All right. The stage is officially set. Super Bowl 57. Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, before we get into that matchup, let's recap both games real quick on Conference Championship Sunday. And of course, we're going to start with San Francisco and Philadelphia. Now, that game I thought would have been a lot closer. Now, I don't know how much the injury to Brock Purdy really affected that game. It didn't look like he got hit too hard in his arm. But I mean, if you hit, just that right spot and then that's his throwing arm, that's going to really affect everything. Also on top of that, Philadelphia defense looks nasty. They came ready to play. Philly's offense is in sync. Is there an answer for Jalen Hurts in that offense? With the way they run the run pass, you have to respect Philadelphia when it comes to the run pass option, because Jalen Hurts has really improved as a thrower. And if you do not respect him as a thrower, he'll gas you up, okay? And if you try to commit too much to the pass, we know what he'll do with his legs. The man squats over 500, 600 pounds. Okay, he's built like a running back out there at quarterback with thick legs. He'll tear you apart. You got A.J. Brown, Smith on the outside. Dallas Goedert is a good tight end. Miles Sanders is in the backfield. He'll get you some yards out there. Philly is just a complete team. And as a Cowboys fan, I hate to give those Green Suns a woo. I hate to give them their props. But I got to give them their props. They came in and looked good. San Francisco got a decision to make in all season. Who is going to be the quarterback going forward? I will do a video on that, on my thoughts. Should they stay with Brock Purdy? Should they go back to Trey Lance? Should they go back to Jimmy G? Should they do Jimmy G and Trey Lance to get some additional pieces? Can Brock Purdy progress and become a big-time quarterback? He played very, very well for the season when he came in, okay? But for them to lose that way, their defense started getting undisciplined and frustrated, which is understandable. So you can understand that. But Philly, they marked their ticket on the way to Super Bowl first. Then we got the second game, Kansas City, Cincinnati. I expected a barn burner. That's what it came down to. Now, when it got to the fourth quarter, that's when it started getting like real crazy. Now, there was that one play. And I know Bengals fans, I know y'all going to be up in arms with pitchforks, one of the referees' heads on stakes and everything on Twitter. Justified to feel that way. But the one play where it was like third down and something, and the play was blown dead. That ref came in and they just let it play through, and then Kansas City got another third down. That sucks. But you still turn around, you get the sack. Then you get that holding call on Eli Apple. Of course, of all people, it had to be Eli Apple that gets that holding call. It's only fitting. But then at the end of the game, where the Chiefs are driving, Mahomes finally scrambles and he just had to suck it up. Because the ankle's hurting. It's cold. He's sore. He's tired. The ankle's hurting. They've been falling out all night. He's barely been able to plant and throw. He missed a couple of throws. Which I'm pretty sure if he was healthy, had a healthy ankle, he would have made a lot of those throws. But he's scrambling, and then that one defender, the linebacker, he pushes him late. His knee buckled. Oh, that was nasty. But it basically gave them the additional 15 yards to hit the field goal. I will say this too: Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow are going to be a problem in this league for the next decade. They are going to be a problem. Cincinnati, if they can keep that core together with Burrow, Chase, Higgins, Boyd, keep that defense good, they are going to be a problem. And I see Joe Burrow getting a championship within the next decade or so. Pending, of course, knock on wood, injuries and all that. But the stage is set. Kansas City and Philly. Now, I think, and man, it pains me to say this. It pains me as a Cowboys fan to say this. My heart is hurting just to say it. I think Philly will get it. I think Philly will pull off the victory. And I say this because Kansas City offensive line was struggling tonight. They were struggling tonight. Now you're going against a Philadelphia team whose whole front four can rush the passer. All four. They almost got the NFL record for team sacks for the season. That whole defense, their linebackers, they're good enough, and of course they got a good secondary, and they're coached well. So that defense, they're gonna be looking at the chop. So Kansas City better hope they can run the football, because if they cannot run the football and they allow Philadelphia and that pass rush to pin their ears back and come after Mahomes, because the ankle will probably be better. He gets a couple of weeks to rest, heal. He's going to be in all types of therapy and ice baths. But it still ain't going to be 100%. If Kansas City cannot run the ball effectively, that pass rush is going to eat him alive, just like Tampa Bay did a couple years ago in the Super Bowl. And he's going to be back there scrambling for his life. And oh, by the way, you ain't got Tyreek Hill to take the top off anymore, okay? You got some good, decent receivers, and you got Travis Kelce. And y'all already know they are going to game plan and probably double and triple team Kelce. They're not going to let Travis Kelce beat them. They're going to make Scantling or Juju or Pacheco, McKinnon. They're going to make one of them beat them in that game. They are not. Patrick Mahomes better hope they can get the run game, because he is not going to have time to throw. If he struggled today with having time to throw, oh, best believe Philadelphia will give him hell back there in the pocket. But as for the other side of the ball, Jalen Hurts, look, Kansas City defense has always been suspect to me. Always. Even back in the early and mid-2000s when they had the high-powered offense with Tony Gonzalez and Priest Holmes and Trent Green, their defense was giving up points out the yin-yang. Their defense now is better, but still, you got Chris Jones. They'll find a way from that Philly offensive line, which is probably the best line in the league. They'll find a way to maybe not completely neutralize Chris Jones, but at least contain him. As for that secondary, hopefully the other guys get healthy, but even when they are healthy, I don't think that secondary can cover Philadelphia's offense. Not to mention, like I said in the beginning of the video, that run pass option threat with Jalen Hurts. If they cannot shut down Miles Sanders and the run and contain, not stop, contain those wide receivers in Philly, Jalen Hurts is going to eat that defense alive. And I can foresee Philly blowing out. I know it's crazy to say with Mahomes and Kelce and all that, but I can see Philly blowing out Kansas City. I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying right now, as we speak on Championship Sunday, Conference Championship Sunday, as the matchups look, I give Philly the edge. I think Philly will win by one possession, because Mahomes will make some plays. He'll make those crazy shovel passes or the little sidearm throws and the fucking the jumping throwing passes he likes to do. He'll do all that crazy shit. But shit. I can't even talk. But this is gonna be a real exciting Super Bowl. It pains my heart that the Cowboys aren't in it. But good news is Kellen Moore is fired. His ass is out here. Goodbye. Go to Carolina. Don't care. Search for an offensive coordinator starts now. But what are y'all thoughts? Who do you think has the edge as of right now? We'll get more details as the weeks go on and people will get healthy. We'll see how things look. But as of right now, who do y'all think has the edge? Philly. Do you think y'all going to pull it out? Kansas City fans, you think you're going to pull it out? If you're a Cincinnati Bengals fan, let me know down in the comments. Did y'all get screwed tonight? Did the refs hold y'all? Do you think the game was left in the hands of the refs? Everybody, be sure to leave your comments down in the comment section. Also, if you're new here, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the content. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Links to all social media platforms will be down in the description. I will be covering all football news coming up into Super Bowl and going into the off season. All right. So if you want some authentic NFL takes from a super fan and a little bit of personality with it, be sure to come back for more videos. But my name's Apollo. I'm getting up out of here. Y'all be safe. One love. All good. glory to God. I'm going to catch y'all next time, baby. Peace.